Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Everything Changes 23. This is Delbert talking to you today. Hey, just wanted to tell you, you do some weird stuff when you talk to people sometimes, and I was just into the business I'm at now and getting some breakfast. And the the ladies and gentlemen's in there, I talk to all the time when I go in because I'm kind of a regular here. I get my breakfast for me and the wife. Oops, forgot to do something, didn't I? Oops, bingo. Caught me. Sorry. There we go. Done. Anyway, pulling out of the parking lot now. So you can kind of see it in the background if you recognize any of those colors in here in Oklahoma City. So just talking to them, and you say some weird stuff sometimes. And one of the gals back there I've known for a while, and I said, and she's Hispanic. I said, yeah, it's pretty bad sometimes when you just start talking to somebody and they make you mad, and you start, as Hispanic, you start talking in Mexican instead of saying Spanish. I'm like, what the heck? I said, oh man, what am I thinking? I can't even talk today. I said, Spanish just blew my mind. I didn't even say anything. So, sometimes you say some stupid, weird stuff, and that was one of the times I said that. So, just want to thank everybody for coming to the channel today. It's a short video just to say, hey, let you know I'm still around. Getting ready to go to Santa's. It is a beautiful, cloudy day, so that's why it looks dull. I mean, it is 10:30 in the morning, so it's not like it's dark outside. It just seems like it. Anyway, so heading back to the house for a few minutes, waiting for my daughter to get back to the house so we can head up to Santa's and get the place ready for our May 10th big day. If you're not familiar with what May 10th is, go join Santa on his channel, Santa's Workshop, and you can go talk and you can go listen to his upcoming videos for May 10th. So don't forget, share me around. Make sure if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. It helps me get bigger. I'm not big now. I've got, if I remember, 437 as of this morning. So 500's a milestone, 1,000's a milestone, and 10,000's a milestone. It's not huge in some people's eyes, but it is a milestone nonetheless. And then, of course, watch hours is a big thing. So if you would be so kind to play my videos, whether you want to listen to them or not, just mute them out. Just let them play. Get my watch hours out. That would be so appreciative with that. I also want to announce that if I haven't done it yet, that I have a GoFundMe page to try and get my channel moving more. And I know that sounds funny. I haven't seen anybody do this yet, so hopefully I'm the first. Hope not to be the last, but if I am the first, which I can't about that, I don't know for sure. I'm not a big GoFundMe online person to go search for these things. However, if I am the first, that's great. If not, well, then I'm one of the few that asked for money to help get their channel started. My first things they're going to do is going to purchase a separate camera so I can actually have my phone to use and still record. I'm going to get a new phone, but I really don't want to use that as my primary camera. I use my phone a lot. I get a lot of what do they call them when they pop-ups? The pop-ups for your messages letting you know, notifications. There you go. Woo! I told you. Sometimes it just doesn't come to you very quickly. Notifications, and they interfere with when you're videoing. So I just would like to have just a separate camera to do that with. I don't need a super expensive camera. Some of the ones I'm looking at are anywhere between 400 and 1,000. I think 1,000 is more than I really want to spend on a camera, just because it just seems like a lot of money for what we're doing. However, I need the quality, so I think anything over 300 is going to be a better quality than just a standard under that camera. I've been looking online, and there's some odd names out there and some decent reviews and that on some of them, but with Amazon, not downing Amazon, because I use them a lot, so does my wife, and so does my daughters. With that, some of the things that you look at for reviews, you can't tell if they're bots or real reviews. So unless they add pictures, and pictures really show a lot of it, that this is a real person. I put reviews out there without pictures too, so I know they're out there. It's just that they're not always what they seem, is what I'm going to say there. So anyway, so again, share my channel, like, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and watch hours is a big thing. So let's get my watch hours up, let them play, put them on mute, whatever you feel like you want to do. Watch hours is going to be a big thing because I need like 10,000 watch hours, and I'm only like at 200. So not even 200, but just under 200. But anyway, watch hours is a big thing. I don't have a lot of videos out there, but if I have 437 subscribers and everybody plays my videos and gets an hour playtime out of each one, that's another 437 hours. So if you look at it that way, you can get my hours up just a little bit by doing that, and that's going to help show that my channel's out there, and they're gonna. What happens is when you're a subscriber, it pushes my content out to you quicker, and don't forget to put the notifications on so that you can be notified when I do put a new video out. Since I don't do it every day like a few YouTubers we know do, or every other day, or even once a week. I'd like to be able to, however, that's just not possible at the moment. So if I can get things going, and I have more content to put out, then yes, I will do at least once a week videos, if not twice a week. So get the content going and maybe get the channel built better that way. So along with that, I will put a link to my GoFundMe down at the description, along with Santa's Workshops link, Auto Auction Rebuilds, and I'm always going to put those two links on there because they're the best of people out there to help you with YouTube, especially if you're local with them. They're awesome. I've learned a lot from both. Maybe you don't see it in videos. I'm hoping that you do, but I do try to take what I learn and try to make my videos better. So with that said, let's just call this an end of the video. I know it's a long talking video, but thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for sharing my videos. Please, please, please. I beg you. And then if you feel charitable, please go to my GoFundMe page, read the bio I put on there, what I'm planning on doing with the monies. I'd like to be able to start by, if I get, I have a high goal, very high goal of $10,000. So if I can get half of that, that can get me started to get me a couple of inexpensive vehicles that we can work on the channel and get going on. So that's my hopes, to be able to get a couple of small ones. And my plan is to try to find somebody that doesn't have like the amount of money they need for that vehicle, but maybe half of the money that we put into it, just to kind of get us going and that. So please help me out here. Let's see how this can get going. Again, I'm going to put it out there on Facebook. I'm going to try and put it on X, put it out there a couple times, and I've got so far raised 500. And thank you so much for that person at this time. I won't reveal who that is. If you go to GoFundMe, you're going to see who it is, but that's just a way to, hey, go find out who's subscribed, who's helping me out get started with this, okay? And I currently have not used any of that money for anything at this point. I'm waiting to build some up. So one of the things, like I said, separate camera is going to be one of the first things, and something I can use with my DJI Osmos 3 gimbal that I purchased. So it could be another phone, just something I don't have to have on a network. I really don't care if it's on a network or not, but I do want to have a phone. So with that said, I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a great Sunday, a great week, and until next time I see you or talk to you, have a great day. This is Delbert with Everything Changes 23.